Welcome to Medieval Kingdom Wars. In the last part we spent some time building up Toulouse and these three minor settlements round here, trying to get the economy going, and generally things are going okay. And in this part what we're going to do is go to, well, we're at war with England, which is over here, and what we're going to do is start our first battle. I mean, we just move over a little bit and get a bit closer. You can see we've got a reasonable army. It's not brilliant. I mean, it's got some levies, it's got some billmen, it's got some archers, it's got some macemen. But this settlement here isn't particularly that well defended, so we should be okay. So let's just get here, click the army, and we're going to attack town. And we are now attacking Pyrgorn. You can see you get a better breakdown there. They've got 2 siege engines, one set of archers, or 2 archers, set of militiamen. They've got a little bit of experience, but they're not pro. Now you can auto-resolve this, but I'll give you guys a bit of a warning. The auto-resolve can be a bit icky, especially if the armies are roughly balanced, because it tends to give the advantage towards the defender. But we're going to fight this because this is going to be our first battle, and I want to show you guys the battle map. So here we start with a fly over the main battle map. I think this is the opposition. You can see the battle map always starts with 2 camps. We always start with a siege camp, and you can see we've got our troops here. And you've got 2 choices when you fight a battle. One is you can build your camp up before you attack, and the other one is you go straight in. Now, because we've got overwhelming odds,
get to it,
we're
boys.
just going to get straight in from this point of view.
Billmen on alert.
And what we're going to do is just create some groups. Groups is probably the best way to manage troops.
Some of thy workers are doing nothing, my
So
lord.
what I tend to do is just put all them while I'm moving towards the opposition. I tend to just group all the different units up. I mean, we can still get
Lord, what do you need?
these guys collecting
Get
wood.
chopping on those trees. Don't flog me, please.
I can't,
Do we get fed this time?
because if they gather some resources up, you can put that to good use. We're not going to use the artillery. We're just going to move in.
Is trouble brewing?
And we've got the French. I think what we're going to do is
Maces,
they've
move out.
got archers. So what we're going to do, pikemen are more resistant to archers, so we're going to bring in these, and we're going to bring the archers up first. We're going to bring these in. I think
Awaiting your
the
orders.
macemen, I think, and levies. We're just
Move
gonna
those
up that way.
iron balls.
And of course, what we're after is the manor here. So we'll keep moving billmen in, followed by the archers. Well, we haven't seen. You see the they're trying to build up their defences a little bit here. I think what we're going to do is just push the billmen straight into the centre.
Strong pikes here. Bowmen, stand ready. Archers.
I don't know where their forces are, but there must be here somewhere. Don't want my archers to get too far forward.
Is trouble brewing?
There we are. Back to here.
Billmen eager for action. Billmen on alert.
I think what we can do now
Look alert, boys.
is bring these
Maces, move
guys in
out.
here.
Ready to hunt your grace.
Release your arrows, lads.
One of the downsides is it's very difficult to see what units you're actually attacking, because sometimes you've got to stand back a little bit, guys.
Billmen on alert.
being attacked. Hot
Strong pikes here, sir.
now upon them.
Pikes at 'em. Bowmen, stand ready. Bowmen, stand ready.
A target to sink me arrow in.
Lock your arrows, men. We await our orders.
Move these guys away.
A keen eye and a
We
quiver
cannot
full
keep
of
up this
arrows.
attack.
Whistling
Good things shall
arrows
come to
let
those
loose.
who wait, my liege.
These guys
Let
in.
your
Wait.
fletching sing. Bowmen, stand ready.
I mean, you can play faster, but I would recommend that when you're new to the game, guys, you actually play
They will not die
at a
well.
slower pace. And I think you guys can
Release
just
your
fire
arrows,
into here.
lads.
Strong pikes here, sir. A high hope for a low heaven. God grant us patience.
Men of
they
arrows,
I think we can
stand
speed this up a
ready.
little bit, guys.
Billmen, eager for action.
Yeah, we can now.
Billmen, drive it home.
Bowmen, stand ready.
are under.
Let us
Release
suffer
your
with
arrows,
the quietness of spirit, my liege. And shall these
Launch your
attackers soon
arrows,
be
men.
You
overthrown?
guys can come this way. You can see we've now got the Manse because we've got their main forces.
Billmen on alert. Pikes
And
at
this
them.
is a very easy battle, guys, so that's it. And
They cannot
that's it.
keep up this attack. Good things
Very
shall
simple, easy battle to start the campaign with.
Our stern alarums change to merry meetings.
Looks like they haven't actually built this thing up. The attackers have conquered the city. Now we've got an option to loot, raise or capture. To be honest, I think raising in this game is probably not a very good mechanic to have. It brings back bad memories of Attila, where the AI would go out and raise everything in sight and, well, just be generally annoying. Because as far as I know, if something's raised, you cannot rebuild the settlement. But we're just going to capture. It doesn't look like we actually got any rewards for this. And we've got a level 1 settlement here with absolutely nothing in here at all. So we need to get this up and running. And one way to do that is, if I click on the
A
army
bloody
here,
business calls thee now.
is
your
transfer
grace.
units. And what we're going to do is drop one of these in and a couple of levies. Back to defence.
This is a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
Back here. And we don't have that much in the way of cash. So I think we're going to just... Rebellious citizens have denied you entry to the town because they don't really like us. Okay. What we're going to have to do is just wait for these guys to
Well met, my
get a
lord.
little bit better. And what we can do is take advantage of get that by going into Toulouse, and we can see what we can build up now, because really what I want now is a siege engine and maybe a stables, get a bit of cav, build up a few units, because we need to make this army a bit stronger, because that was obviously a very easy battle. We don't have that much here. What I'm looking for is, we've got a stone mine there. This is level 4. Yeah, we don't really have, we've got a building plot here. I'm very inclined to put the siege, yeah, we've got 300, so I think we're going to put a siege workshop here. And what we're going to do is just set this here. And I think no, we don't have the wood now. Great. Level 1 storehouse here. I don't know what upgrading the workout. The cost of production time, train military unit started level. Yep, we don't have a. What we can do here is implement technology. And we don't have the technology. I thought we. Let's just click off here. Let's come back in again. Repair building. I thought we'd research the technology. Peasant archers. Yeah, I think we're okay. Gonna be okay, guys. Now see if we can get in 185. Yeah. start building up some more archers. And of course we've got our barracks out here. Got 220 food, 140. I think I'm going to go for... No, we'll get a maceman now. What I want to do is start building these up as a way of improving the quality of my army. I think we're just going to push this up a bit as well. Get a bit more standing here. Just use that stone up as well. Because the higher up you can get your
Thy workers have completed a building.
The higher up you can get your building level, the better quality troops you're going to get. And the other thing to remember is that level 5 troops heal up slowly over time without anything else. Here, I don't think we can build this much. We can build a battering ram. Yeah, I'm not that inclined at the moment to do anything like that. We do need to start improving our general defences out here as well. Let's see if we can get another archer here. And this is a lot slower to build up, but what you can do is, because you're building up your forces and it's not costing silver, I think what we'll do is we'll just build this up here. We've got 458 silver. And what I like to do in the beginning of the game is try and get more silver into research. We'll have a look at research in a little while. And I don't think... No, we really need to search so that we can actually...
Gatekeepers, get
We
ready.
can upgrade the gate. We've got 100 wood, 50 iron. I think maybe having a stronger gate at the front here would be quite useful.
Awaiting your orders.
Right, I think that's enough in here, guys. What we're going to do now is just get back out onto the campaign map.
A bloody business calls thee now, your grace.
Toulouse. Probably need another serf back in here. Grab a maceman. And French bowman. I think what we'll do is put the peasant archers back into here. And we'll just put the levies into the main garrison for the moment. So that we've got 2 serfs in Toulouse. They've got this army here. As I say, the army itself is not brilliant. See how the public order here was minus 48. Anyway, let's just go round and collect some taxes. Just do it really slow way so that we can get maximum amount of income. Let's get grab that. We've got a little bit of income here. Don't know how long it's going to take. I think what we probably could do is just drop the taxes here as low as possible. And so eventually these guys... Oh no, they're letting us in now, so it might be just a bit of a cooldown period. Now we do need to build this up quite strongly. I think what we're going to do is get a couple of serfs in straight away. We've got...
Looking for a fight, we are.
Yep, looking for a fight we are. And I think, again, the routine's fairly standard. Well, we've got stone. Have a look at the stone mines, 250 wood. I think we'll start with an iron mine. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit, guys, get this going. Because we need to get this settlement up and running fairly quickly. With the basics. We need for barn 310 wood. Need lots and lots of wood.
More I do, more I'm
these
needing.
guys out chopping. Just gonna. What I'd like to do is get the iron camp. Move the cart over. Didn't realise this settlement actually had a cart in it. That should speed the process up a little bit more.
Of course, your worship.
Get you
Making
over
them
here.
into logs, my lord.
Thy workers have completed a building.
Thank you. Right, we should now be able to build a stone mine. Yep. So we get that up and running. You can see now they've got the cart here. The wood's just gonna fly in now. You see that down here, 181 already. A few more, we should be able to build a barn. Yep. So let's get the barn underway. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is level up these. Yep.
A building has been finished, my lord.
Get that leveled up to. This is 4872. Yep, we can get that leveled up. Well, what I would like to do is get these up to level 5. Just keep flipping between them. 96 and 144. Come on, guys, chop wood, chop wood. There we are. Take that as a game. 144 and 216.
A new structure is ready, my lord.
Okay. And we'll get some chickens. We don't have enough for the pigs, but the chickens will get things up and running. I want to see if we can get that's level 3. That's level 3. Look round. I think that's probably enough now for this. Well, it's certainly clearing the trees away. I can see the cart in here somewhere. Where's the cart? There it is.
Ready to get dirty.
No, I want the cart. If we move the cart over this way a little bit more. And I think just before we quit out. 216, just push that up again. I think we can go back up onto the main campaign map. The horse cart is used as a mobile resource drop-off point for your serfs. Yes. We've got here now what I would like.
A bloody business calls
We've
thee
got an
now,
army of
your
129. This army still needs to be built up. So I think I could recruit a couple of troops. I've got 1,000. I think what I'm going to do is just for...
Grace. 'Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
Just going to come in here and we'll recruit from Toulouse. What we got here? We got not that many pikemen. Actually, I think what I'm going to
Well
do,
met,
guys,
my
is
lord.
I'm just going to jump back into Toulouse, into the city. And I think what I'd like to do is really upgrade my barracks and my archery so we can get some level 5 troops before we start recruiting. I mean, you can justify the cost of recruiting with silver if you're getting level 5 troops, which is really, really good. Let me get this up. Oh, you're level 1 archery ground. I certainly want you up higher. And what you're level 4. You don't have enough stone for that. Just gonna jack the speed up again a bit, guys. Get stuff coming in. I mean, we've got a storehouse. We've got the only military building we've got missing now is the stables. I'm not rushing to the stables. Cavalry is not particularly that useful at the beginning of the game until you can get to the better tech. Yeah, level 2. I think we'll pop that level as well. I mean, how much stone are we going to need here? 2 per segment. Now, I could upgrade the defences. I think it's probably more important to get this leveled up first. Got here 384 stone. Okay. Just check this level up on here. Is 108. Okay, it's 108. That now makes this a level 4. And obviously it moves to stone at the highest level. We've got some food, so I think I'm going to recruit a bowman. See what we need to recruit. So we've got 119 for Maceman. We don't have enough for the Maceman. Got 200 for Pikeman. Have a quick look at the barn. We've got a level 1 barn. I think what we probably can do is just push this up a bit as well.
Men of arrows, standing ready.
Get that done up. Because this will improve the food. What's the level of the mana? Level 2. No, I think the mana can wait for the moment.
Bowmen, stand ready.
So we got this here. And it's got here 384. We're nearly there, guys. Actually, we're not getting the food in at the moment. I thought I had some. One of my. Oh, I pinched one of my serfs, didn't I?
You cannot afford
Okay,
that, sire.
we need another serf. Yeah, it's my fail there, guys. I forgot I stole a serf from this, didn't I? In order to. And we could. I can't remember if we actually built a blacksmith in this. In here. And this is one of the drawbacks of the map, is that there's no overview of the buildings. You've got to remember what buildings you. I mean, to do that, you've got to go out and look above. Right, I think you're level 5, 384. Yep. Just going to take that up to level 5. Just going to go outside just to check to see whether we have built a blacksmith outside. What we got here? We've got. Yeah, I did build a blacksmith. I was pretty sure I'd had. We've got upkeep cost 19. At the moment, we're making a small profit on there. And the next thing I want to do is just have a look at the steward.
Well, my lord.
And we need to find the siegecraft here. Right, we need to allow mounted mobile ballista. This is the next level I want to go to, so we need. I'm not sure. Well, we could buy the paper. That gets me to there. Trouble is, I need 5 of these. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tight, isn't it, guys? We're going to have to save up our silver for the moment.
A bloody business calls thee now.
Transfer
Your Grace.
units from Toulouse. The moment we got level 4 French bowman. I think we're going to bring the level 4 bowman in. We're going to send the lower level ones back. Got French bowman. Got peasant archers. You're level 4. You're okay. You're level 3. We've got a couple of French bowmen, a couple of persons there. So we've got some troops here. And I could recruit troops, but at the same time, I'm just not particularly that interested. I don't know what the garrison here is. The garrison here is 40. I can imagine how big the garrison is. The garrison's only 272 here. I mean, that's obviously my main target. Oh, the other thing I also want to check, guys, is the Chancellor here.
Trust in my
Yep.
discretion.
Before I started the video, I actually wrote down the renown because I wanted to see if we get renown from conquest, and we do. We've gained a whole 3 renown here with our faction. So obviously the size of the renown is related to the size of the settlement you actually captured. This is a level 1 still. I'm inclined to actually upgrade this, but we don't have the money, and cash is the only way you can actually upgrade this. I mean, I could smidge up that a little bit. Now, the way you can adjust the tax is that if you come here, I mean, it's got that. Yeah, keep going away. if you increase the tax, what you do is you increase the tax up until, see the little plus sign. Maybe I was a bit too enthusiastic. I think that will work. We could speed this up a little bit. I don't want it too fast. Actually, let's have a quick look through. Oh, so it's now winter. Yeah, Toulouse is suffering a little bit, so I think we just don't want to lose that. Now, what actually happens is when happiness falls, you don't actually get rebellion as such. What you get is this situation where they won't let you in the city to build anything up. So we're okay there. And I did have one question about somebody asking whether the maximum level for these settlements is 5, and it is 5. And I know it may seem restrictive, guys, but even like now at this level, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 minor settlements. I've been playing for nearly half an hour and I haven't even checked into any of these. And what I would really like to do is upgrade this city, but I don't... Yeah, well, we got the cash for it. We got 1,600. I think what I'm going to do is just upgrade this settlement here. Then we're going to go in. And I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of what it's like when you get to level 3. So here we are. We've got this settlement here. We've got our... Now, did I have a cart in here? I can't remember, to be honest, guys. I don't think I might not have had a cart in here. We've got a stone mine, an iron mine. We don't have a storehouse because we've now upgraded the settlement. We've now got an extra building slots. What's it we've got? I see the barn. Where's the barn? There's the barn. We've got some extra food. I think we're just going to pop some extra chickens in. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the right settlement to actually upgrade, guys, because... But what we can do is just go for that. And you can see the towers are now appearing. Yeah, this was the wrong settlement. I should have upgraded the other settlement, the ones where I'd already built the towers. Never mind, guys, sorry about that. And what I'm going to need to do now is find a building plot that's not inside the settlement. Let's have a look. We've got... Before I do that, what I really want is a storehouse. Yeah, I think we've got a storehouse. Yeah, we've got 260 wood. That should be okay. So I want to get that up. Just speed it up a bit. Because the next level of upgrade is actually a palisade. But what you've got to be careful, guys, is that once you build the palisade, if you don't have a cart for your peasants to feed to, they will have to walk in and out of a gate, which could then really reduce your ability to collect wood. Actually, how many peasants have I got?
Wash me hands.
3. And they're all collecting wood. That's good. Not sure where they all are. They all seem to be over here at the moment. Concentrating.
A building has been finished, my lord.
Okay, let's just get in and going to train the horse cart. And what we're going to do is set it over there. Which I could probably do with another serf. And then we'll put them over there. I think we're going to really start pushing up the order here. This is a level 1. Okay, let's just try and level up some of this stuff as well. Maybe a level 2. To try and get the everything flowing a little bit. I think if we get these up to a
Born to work, my lord.
Okay. Up here. Well, we already had a cart here. Sorry about that, guys. Bit of a fail, but It's not a problem. We can just push that out there. I must have sent a cart here in the last part. It's not a problem.
Gladly, for the Lord of the Manor.
You get over here and start chopping
Swing
trees. And I think we should now be ready for the next level of upgrade. And just to show you this, guys, this is the first level of palisade. Then as you level up, what will happen is you will get a second palisade and eventually a stone in a keep. So we're just going to build this up. Now you've got no control over where the gate is, and this is the reason why I bought the carts. These guys are a little bit unhappy. And that's building up quite nicely. We'll see where you will see where the entrance is going to be when it starts to widen out and they have a fighting platform starts to appear. But you can see here, see now, the residents can't get in and out of here. It looks very much like there's the fighting platform just here. You can just see the beginning of the steps. So the entrance is going to be here. But that gives you a little bit more defense. Or,
Ready to hunt, your grace.
of course, what it means now is
The hunt has begun.
bring some of the
A keen eye and a quiver
some of
full
the peasant
arrows.
archers inside
Ready
of
to
the
hunt, your
settlement now.
grace.
That enhances their ability to defend the settlement, because they'll be up on the walls here. And of course, you can close the gate should we get attacked. Not that I'm expecting to get attacked. And that is the first level of upgrade that you can do in the game. Looks like the chickens have got a slightly greenish tinge to them. And so if I go back to the main map, right, we've got here a whole series of things. I can't see it against the white, but we can see it here. It says here, Kingdom of England has declared war on Ireland, Holy Roman has declared war on Phoenicia, silver generated 1,000, upkeep costs, trade income. So we're doing okay at the moment, guys. We've got a little bit more tax. I think what I want to do now, just to widen this video up, first thing we're going to do is go in here and we're going to collect the taxes. So we're just going to go and collect these taxes. So we've got 2,000 odd. What I want to do now is get in and the
What a
steward.
piece of work is thy
Because
realm,
what I want
my
to do
lord.
now is, you can see here, because time has passed and one of our settlements produces tools, we only need now to buy 1, 2, 3. We can now get this. We're now going to craft this. And the one thing I want to check now, guys, what's this? This is level 1. We're going to upgrade you to level 2. That opens up another building slot. You're level 2. And what I want to do is just go in here just to check something, guys, because I'm pretty sure that in the recent updates they've added the ability to put ballistas into the towers in the minor settlements. And I want to check that because the last time I played seriously, that the towers didn't really do anything. Right, we've got the towers here. Yeah, we can now put some ballistas in the towers here. So I think we can. How much these cost? 180. Yeah, we don't have enough anyway. So once we, you can see the thing. So we can get in. The camera's a little bit sensitive, guys, on
An
zooming.
improvement on one of thy walls is complete, sire.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a ballista in that tower. It's just not. It's just spin round again. Yeah, you can just see it there, guys. Ah, it was shielded from this side because they were still building it. We've now got a ballista in that tower, which is going to make quite a big difference. And it actually makes this low-level settlement more useful. I think what we could probably do is We don't quite have enough iron. Let me just pump this up a little bit, guys. We get now. That's going to cost iron. That's going to cost iron. About the barn. Upgrade. Well, we've got the wood for that, so we can do that. What we can do now is, I think we'll put a second ballista here. And these guys are unhappy, so we're going to have to check the happiness, I think. It's probably taxes, because of course the problem we have at the moment is we don't have access to the like churches or anything that makes people happy. And we've got this here. We don't have any real defences. I'm dependent on my army. The army's got some cash.
Calls thee now, your grace.
So I think what we're going to do from Toulouse, I think we're get another pikeman, another archer, just to get this army up to strength. Got the one battering ram. We don't really need a battering ram just at the moment. And
It's a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
I think what I'm going to do is drop some of the... We got any peasant archers? French bowman, French bowman, French bowman, French bowman. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put the peasant archers into here, because they're not that much good in an army. I know I'm weakening my army down, but I think it will work in the long term. This will give this a little bit of a defense, and it means that I can now recruit the...
A bloody business calls thee now,
Well, we've got a bit more cash, so I think we can recruit some more troops from here. I think I'm going to get a couple of... It doesn't tell you the level, which is annoying. Sorry about this,
It's
guys.
a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
I think we're going to just shoot into Toulouse for the moment. And yeah, these are level 4. I don't really have the food. Just pump that up a little bit. And I think what I can do here is we're just gonna push this up. I think we can afford to start putting some of these into the set. I mean, this is our primary settlement, so we do need to invest a little bit. The other thing we can do is put in there, but that's going to consume
My lord,
iron ore.
defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Yep. So we've now got a ballista in there. What I'd like to do is I put one in each one of these towers, and then I really start to back up this area. So if this falls, this area can really start to defend. And of course, what we're going to need eventually down here is our next level of defences down here. And it's always useful to...
Aye, this be the gate.
Yeah, this be the gate. And it's always pays to improve the qualities of the gate.
This be the gate.
I think we'll just punch that in as well. Yeah, what you want is a nice tough gatehouse to stop the battering rams. Anyway, guys, I've got a bit distracted. What we got here? 144 wood. Okay, let's just... We've now got level 5 archers. We're going to get... We can get another one of these. How are we going for level 5? Oh, we already got level 5 there. So we don't have enough for this area here. I mean, we could get some more food going by the barn's level 4.
On one of thy walls is complete, sire.
Okay.
My lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
What you see now is these gates look a lot tougher. So our city is starting to look really, really strong now. And I'm just going to come up back to here. I think we're going to get some more pigs up. And I think in the next part, guys, what we're going to have to do is concentrate on the economy again, whilst building the army up ready to mount another attack on the English. I think what we will be looking at is finding the ways to improve the technology. We've got milk production, but we don't have cows. That improves butchery. Selective breeding helps livestock animals fatten faster. Meat gathering from your peasants. Yep. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and wait and build up a couple of things, but I will edit that out of the video, because what I'm going to be doing is just looking at one or two things as we go along. In fact, what I will do is we get another ballista in here. Yep. I mean, you can upgrade these even more, and of course what we
My
can
lord,
do,
defences on one of thy walls has been
we
completed.
can also put ballistas on here.
Looking for a fight, we are.
But what I prefer to do is have the ballistas in the towers, and then once I get the siegecraft upgrade, we will put catapults here. Actually, we've got 800 stone, so I think it's time to upgrade that. Looks we don't have enough iron at the moment. Okay. Right, let's just get back. That's the storehouse. Here's the barn. Let's see if we can upgrade that. I'm just going to implement the local technology, get that up and running, and I think that's about all we can do at the moment in here. Just let this get built up and finished. That should improve the speed of the food, and we're just going to get out of here, guys. And the video's getting too long, so what I'm going to do is just wind up very quickly with a quick look at technology, and then that will be the end of the video. Please go in the steward.
Doth something need attending, Eminence?
What I'm looking for is not trade, economy. What we're looking at, and this is where this gets a little bit confusing. What we need is this. Economy. Research and unlocks bovine husbandry. Cattle is a good way to make cash, and then further up, if we can find it, is sheep. If we can find them, I'm not sure where the sheep are. And then of course the next one up after that will be the marketplace. You can see the marketplace there. Marketplace is very useful as well. We've got a little bit of cash. The trouble is we don't have that much in the way of dyes. We need dyes and leather. I mean, that's a lot. That's going to take a little while to get up. I mean, let's have a quick look at siegecraft. We need 18 of these to get to the next one. That just increases the durability. What we're looking for is up here, which is mounted and mobile catapults. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. So in the next time, we will be working on building this army
A
up
bloody
a bit
business
more.
calls thee
Let's have a
now,
quick
your
look.
grace.
Toulouse. No, I think what we can do is just recruit.
Tis a matter for swords and drums, my lord.
So we'll recruit from Toulouse just to. I think we'll get. We got the cash and a maceman. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll get a bowman. You can see this army is now built
Well
up.
met,
It's
my lord.
175. But to attack here, we're going to need a bit more than that. In fact, we may have to use 2 armies. But we do need to build up this area here as well. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.